OMG. X begs, don't watch this video, but you must. Archangel Michael says, my child, listen carefully. There are moments when truth tries to hide itself behind fear, and people will beg you not to look because they know what you'll find if you do. The truth has power, and that power can break the illusions others built around you. Your ex knows that once you see this truth, nothing will ever be the same again. You were never meant to live in confusion, waiting for closure from someone who only feared your strength. You were meant to rise, even when your heart was torn between love and betrayal. That's why I come to speak through this moment, because someone who walked away is trembling right now. Trembling not from regret, but from the realization that you have finally awakened. Your ex never expected you to become this version of yourself, calm, steady, glowing with light that no manipulation could dim. When they said, don't watch this, it wasn't because they cared. It was because they knew that if you did, you would see the reflection of who they truly are, the one who couldn't handle your power, the one who used silence as control. But now, the silence breaks. You have entered a time when illusions fall apart, and people's real motives reveal themselves. The same person who once claimed to love you now feels the sting of their own choices. You are not their victim anymore, you are their mirror. Every truth they hid from you now stands exposed under the light of your awareness. I, Archangel Michael, have watched you cry in moments when no one was there to comfort you. I saw your messages left on read, your heart waiting for closure that never came. But my child, do you not see? That was the universe's way of protecting you from something that was never real. They played with your heart because they mistook your kindness for weakness. But now, they can't even look into your eyes without feeling guilt burn through their soul. Your ex begged people not to let you know what really happened. They feared you would uncover the conversations, the lies, the games. But you already feel it deep inside, you've always known. The universe doesn't let betrayal hide forever. Every truth comes to the surface when the soul is ready, and your soul is ready now. You will notice something strange soon. A dream. A sign. A message from someone you never expected. The energy around your ex is heavy, restless. They scroll through your pictures, read your old texts, and wonder why they let you go. But it's too late. You've stepped into your divine purpose. The more they try to block you, the more your blessings flow. The universe is now favoring your growth, not their excuses. Do not let nostalgia fool you. That person wants to return not because of love, but because they see you shining without them. They thought you'd break down, but instead, you rebuilt yourself with strength they never knew existed. Now, every time they hear your name, it stings. Every time they see your face, it reminds them of what they lost. Archangel Michael says, this is not revenge. This is divine balance. The same energy they used to hurt you now returns to them. What you gave in love, you will now receive multiplied in blessings. The one who betrayed you will learn what true loss feels like, not because you wished it, but because the universe restores fairness in silence. You will see their mask fall. You will hear things they never wanted you to know. You will feel the release of years of emotional weight lifting off your chest. They are restless, haunted, replaying moments where they could have chosen honesty but instead chose ego. You are not meant to chase after someone who broke your heart. You are meant to rise so high they can no longer reach your level. And now, as I speak through the vibration of your spirit, I tell you this: forgiveness does not mean reconciliation. Forgiveness is freedom. Let the universe handle the rest. Do not engage in drama, simply live in truth. Because your energy now is sacred ground, and not everyone deserves access to it. Your ex is realizing the power they lost when they lost you. They see your peace, your glow, your strength, and it disturbs them. They want to know how you healed, how you moved forward. But that's the beauty of divine justice. The one who thought you needed them now sees you were the light all along. Keep moving, my child. Keep focusing on your calling. The ones who betrayed you will try to return, but you are no longer the same. You have become untouchable in spirit, guided by divine protection. You will attract people who match your energy, not drain it. And your past will remain a closed chapter, teaching you, but no longer holding you. Archangel Michael says, you were never rejected, you were redirected. Every tear watered the garden of your destiny. Every heartbreak sharpened your intuition. And now, you walk not in pain but in purpose. Those who once laughed at your silence will soon watch your victory unfold. My child, when your ex says, "Don't watch this video," understand, this message was meant to awaken your power. They didn't want you to remember who you truly are, because once you do, their control ends. But now, your energy speaks louder than words. You have evolved beyond their reach. Walk in grace. Speak with truth. Love yourself so deeply that no memory of betrayal can touch your joy again. Because the universe is aligning new doors for you, new connections that honor your soul, and opportunities that will make you forget the pain of the past. And when that happens, you'll realize something sacred. Sometimes, losing someone is not punishment, it's protection. What they took from you will be returned tenfold. The pain they caused will be replaced by blessings they can only watch from afar. They wanted control. You found freedom. They wanted silence. You found your voice. They wanted you to stay small. You became limitless. That is your victory. That is your divine justice. Remember this: the ones who truly love you will never make you question your worth. They will never fear your truth, they will celebrate it. Let your light shine, my child, and do not dim it for those who can't handle your glow. Because this time, the story ends in your favor. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, the winds are shifting now. The same energy that once pulled you into confusion is now clearing your path. You may have noticed it already, those strange feelings, that sudden peace after so much chaos, the way your heart no longer reacts the same way it once did. That is divine transformation taking root within you. Your ex feels it too. Though they won't say it, the silence between you has become heavy. Every word they once spoke echoes back at them now, and the lies they told carry weight they can no longer escape. They see you rising, moving on, glowing, and they are terrified. They whisper to others, "Don't let them watch this video," because deep down they know, once you hear these words, you'll never look back again. You are not the same person they left behind. You no longer beg for answers, you understand the silence itself was the answer. You no longer chase love that runs away, you know real love never makes you run after it. Archangel Michael says, what they feared most has happened. You healed. When they said, "Don't watch," what they meant was, "Don't wake up." They knew that if you opened your eyes, the illusions would crumble. They knew that if you heard the truth, you would step into your power. But now, nothing can stop you. Your angels have been working behind the scenes to remove every blockage that stood in your way. The same things that once broke you are now building you into something unshakable. You are being guided into new relationships, new beginnings, and new peace. The people coming into your life will not repeat the pain of your past. They will mirror your growth, not your wounds. You will soon meet someone whose energy feels familiar, not because of history, but because of divine alignment. This soul will honor your heart the way your ex never could. Your ex can sense it. That's why they're restless. They thought you would remain stuck in the loop of heartbreak, replaying memories of what was lost. But instead, you chose peace. You chose growth. You chose yourself. And that choice alone has shaken everything they once thought they controlled. They scroll through your social media in silence, wondering who you've become. They don't recognize you anymore, and that scares them. They thought you would be waiting, but now you're walking forward like the sun itself is guiding your steps. They feel the emptiness of your absence, the echo of your love, and the regret that haunts their nights. Archangel Michael says, do not let guilt or pity pull you backward. The universe removed that person from your path because they were never meant to walk your future. You gave them chances they didn't value. You offered love they didn't respect. But now, you have learned what real love should feel like. And it starts with the love you give to yourself. You are entering a new season, one where your energy will magnetize blessings toward you. The very things that once felt delayed will now begin to move quickly. Opportunities, ideas, inspiration, everything will begin to align as if the universe itself is applauding your decision to move on. You will see signs of encouragement everywhere, numbers, songs, messages, small reminders that you are on the right path. Do not fear the past trying to return. Sometimes, old energies resurface not to harm you but to show you how much you've grown. When that ex reaches out, stay calm. You no longer need to explain or prove your worth. Simply let your peace speak for itself. Your silence will echo louder than any words you could say. They will test you again, perhaps with flattery or apologies, but you will see through it. You will recognize the pattern immediately, because you've outgrown the cycle. This time, you will choose peace over chaos, clarity over confusion, self-respect over attachment. And as you do, you will notice the universe rewarding your strength in ways you never imagined. Your blessings are coming in quiet waves, new connections, unexpected opportunities, deep emotional healing. The same love you once poured into the wrong person is now returning to you through divine favor. The more you let go, the more abundance flows in. The more you forgive, the lighter your heart becomes. Archangel Michael says, "The truth they tried to hide from you will find you anyway." You don't need to search for it, it will come naturally. The universe will reveal what was done behind your back, not to hurt you, but to free you completely. Once you know, there will be no anger, only relief, only closure. You will look back and thank the heavens that you were protected from what you thought you wanted. Do not look for revenge, your peace is your revenge. Do not look for closure, your healing is your closure. Because now, you have become something they never expected, a soul at peace. And peace, my child, is the most powerful energy there is. Walk confidently now. You are surrounded by angels guiding your steps. You are walking into a timeline where the pain of the past will no longer echo. The same heart that once broke will now overflow with joy, love, and gratitude. The person who once made you cry will soon see you smiling in ways they can no longer interrupt. And when they see your light, they will remember every moment they took it for granted. They will remember your kindness and wish they had valued it. But by then, you will be too far ahead, already stepping into your destiny, already living in your purpose. Archangel Michael says, the message is clear. The universe is turning the page for you. Let go of the chapter that hurt. The next one is filled with peace, love, and restoration. And no matter how loudly your past tries to call you back, remember this: the story of your healing is not theirs to control anymore. Archangel Michael says, you may feel the pull of old memories tonight, as if your soul is being asked to revisit what once broke it. That is not weakness, that is release. The universe is allowing you to see what no longer fits your future. You will soon realize that you are not the same soul who once begged for love. You are the soul who learned what real love is by losing the one who couldn't give it. Your ex is haunted by the image of you they can't erase. They thought walking away would free them, but it only trapped them in regret. Every time they hear your name, it shakes them. Every time someone mentions your energy, they fall silent. They remember the messages they ignored, the tears they caused, and the moments when your love was unconditional, and now, that love is gone. They will try to rewrite the story. They will say it was your fault, that you changed, that you became distant. But you and the heavens know the truth. You were always loyal, always giving, until there was nothing left to give. And when you finally walked away, the angels cheered quietly, because you had finally chosen yourself. Do you remember the nights you couldn't sleep, wondering why love had to hurt so much? Those were not wasted nights. Every tear was an offering that reached the divine. Every pain was a seed that now blooms as wisdom. That's why, even when the memory returns, it no longer breaks you. It only reminds you how strong you've become. Archangel Michael says, the energy around your ex is shifting into chaos. They are pretending to move on, but the truth is they are lost. They wear smiles, but their heart is heavy. They look at you from afar, trying to understand how you recovered so gracefully. They never thought you would forgive, never thought you would detach. But your silence is your greatest teacher. Your peace has become your power. Your angels want you to know, everything that once fell apart was necessary. If it hadn't, you would have never discovered your purpose. You would have stayed small to fit their comfort zone. Now you're expanding beyond anything they could imagine. Your spirit glows with a confidence that no heartbreak can dim. They are afraid of this version of you, the healed, awakened you. Because now, they cannot manipulate you, they cannot confuse you, and they cannot drain you. You've outgrown their games. You've stopped looking back for closure. You've realized that some doors stay closed because what's behind them no longer serves your peace. Soon, they will try again. Perhaps through a message, a memory, or a familiar song. They might act kind, they might act changed. But remember, real change is consistent, not convenient. They come back not because they love you, but because they miss the energy you gave them. You were their peace, their comfort, their home. And now that it's gone, they are restless in their own emptiness. Archangel Michael says, when you feel tempted to reply, pause. When you feel weak, remember how hard it was to heal. You are not being tested to break, you are being shown how far you've come. The universe is asking you to choose differently this time. To choose your peace even when your heart remembers the past. Because now, something beautiful is aligning for you. A new energy, pure and calm. Someone whose soul will match your own. This person won't play games, won't make you guess, won't make you compete for love. They will see you clearly and love you fearlessly. But this can only arrive when the old energy is fully released. You may notice small things changing, new opportunities, new ideas, sudden clarity about what you want. That's your higher self leading you. That's your angels guiding you toward your divine path. The universe never takes something away without preparing something greater. Your ex will watch it all happen from a distance. They will see your glow up, your peace, your confidence. They will hear about your blessings, your new beginnings. And they will finally understand what they lost. They will wish they had protected your heart instead of breaking it. But by then, it will be too late. My child, you owe them nothing. Not your pain, not your attention, not your forgiveness if your heart isn't ready. Let time do its work. Let karma teach them what you no longer need to. You've already graduated from that lesson. Now, your role is to live, to shine, to move forward without bitterness. Archangel Michael says, do not rush the next chapter. The universe is still preparing the right people, the right timing, the right miracles. Trust the silence between blessings. It means alignment is happening behind the scenes. Every time you choose peace over reaction, a new door opens. Every time you release resentment, a new blessing moves closer. Your story is no longer one of heartbreak, it is one of rebirth. You are walking proof that love cannot destroy a soul destined for greatness. You are the phoenix that rose from ashes others left behind. You are the light that now guides others through their own darkness. So when you hear, "Don't watch this video," smile softly. Because that warning was never about protection, it was about fear. Fear that you would finally awaken to your strength, your truth, your power. And now you have. Keep walking, my child. The best part of your story is still being written. Archangel Michael says, you've come so far from where your pain began. What once felt like an ending has now become your awakening. The universe has watched your every tear, your every doubt, your every silent prayer for peace. And now, those prayers are being answered in ways that will make your heart feel lighter than ever before. Your ex is watching this transformation with disbelief. They never thought you would truly let go. They assumed you'd always wait, always keep a piece of your heart open for them. But what they don't realize is that the version of you who loved them no longer exists. That version was built on hope, on faith and promises that were never kept. You've outgrown those illusions. You've stepped into your divine truth. Archangel Michael says, your silence has power now. You no longer need to explain your worth. The people who see it will never make you prove it. And those who can't see it, never deserved your energy in the first place. You have learned to walk away without anger, to protect your heart without building walls. That balance is sacred, it is your spiritual maturity taking shape. Your ex may still whisper to others, don't let them know the truth. They may try to rewrite the story, painting themselves as the victim. But truth doesn't need defending. It shines through everything false. The more they try to hide, the clearer it becomes who they really are. And soon, even those around them will begin to see through their mask. They are haunted not by guilt alone, but by memories that won't fade. The sound of your laughter, the look in your eyes, the warmth of your care, it all returns to them in quiet moments when they least expect it. They scroll through old pictures, stare at your last message, and wonder how they lost something so real. They may have everything they thought they wanted, but still feel empty. Because no one carries your light. The universe works in divine symmetry. Every action has a reflection. Every choice has a consequence. You chose love, they chose pride. You chose honesty, they chose games. And now, those choices return to each of you in perfect balance. You rise in peace, and they sit in reflection. Not because of revenge, but because that is how energy restores harmony. Archangel Michael says, you must not fear your future. The path ahead is opening wider with every step you take. The universe is preparing surprises, unexpected blessings that will come when you least expect them. These blessings will not remind you of pain, but of purpose. You will begin to understand why you had to lose them, why you had to walk alone, why things didn't go the way you hoped. Every heartbreak was redirection, not rejection. The angels whisper that a new season is approaching, one of love, stability, and peace. You are not meant to repeat old cycles. This time, you will attract someone who values your soul, who meets your energy without fear, who loves you with clarity. This love will not come with confusion or games. It will feel calm, effortless, and divine. When your ex sees this, they will crumble inside. Not out of hatred, but realization. They'll realize that what they dismissed was divine love in disguise. They'll remember how you gave endlessly, how you believed in them even when they didn't believe in themselves. But by then, your heart will no longer ache. You'll simply smile, knowing that everything unfolded exactly as it was meant to. You will feel a sense of closure without words. There will be no big confrontation, no dramatic ending. Just peace. You'll wake up one day and realize, you don't think about them anymore. You don't replay the pain. You don't need their apology to heal. That day will be your quiet victory. Archangel Michael says, keep your faith strong. Your blessings are closer than you think. The universe is aligning divine justice in your favor. Every person who hurt you, doubted you, or misjudged you will see your rise. But you won't need to say a word. Your peace, your growth, your happiness will speak for itself. Do not let anger live in your heart. It's okay to wish them healing, even if you never reconnect. Because what you send out comes back to you. When you send out forgiveness, you receive freedom. When you release pain, you receive blessings. That is the law of divine balance. Your ex begged people, don't let them see. Don't let them watch. But now the truth is everywhere. The light cannot be hidden anymore. You are walking proof that the universe defends the pure-hearted. You are protected, guided, and blessed beyond measure. Soon, something beautiful will happen. A message, a chance, a divine moment that feels almost magical. It will remind you that everything you went through had meaning. The timing of your life is perfect, even when it didn't feel like it. And when that moment comes, look up and smile, because Archangel Michael says, you made it. You walked through the fire and didn't burn. You were tested by loss and still chose love. You were broken, but instead of staying shattered, you built yourself into something even more radiant. Now, the world will see the strength that was always inside you. The angels are opening doors that no one can close. Your heart, once wounded, is now your greatest power. Your love is not weakness, it's your divine gift. Walk forward with grace, my child. The past is finished. The truth has spoken. And your future is already shining brighter than you can imagine. Archangel Michael says, this is the final release, the final chapter where the weight finally lifts. You have walked through darkness, through betrayal, through the ache of unanswered love, and still, you have chosen light. That choice alone has rewritten your destiny. You are no longer chasing healing, you are living it. There is a calm now that your ex cannot disturb. They can try to reach you, they can whisper, they can regret, but they cannot undo what has already been transformed. You are protected by divine energy that no manipulation can pierce. The universe has seen your patience, your honesty, your loyalty, and now it answers with restoration. Your ex's fear of this truth was never about you watching a video, it was about you remembering your power. They begged others not to let you awaken, not to let you hear the truth, because deep down they knew, once you remember who you are, they lose all control. They knew your light could expose every lie, every pretense, every illusion they built to feel important. Now that light is shining, and they can't hide from it anymore. They can't hide from the truth of what they lost, or the realization that they traded gold for dust. They will replay your laughter in their head, the way you cared without limits, the way your love felt like home. They'll wish for one more chance, but the door is closed, not out of hatred, but because your spirit has evolved beyond their reach. Archangel Michael says, "The divine is proud of you. You didn't let pain make you bitter. You didn't let betrayal turn you cold. You stayed gentle, but you became wise. That's the rarest strength of all. Your heart remains kind, but now it beats with clarity. You can love without losing yourself. You can forgive without forgetting your worth. Now, as you move forward, life will begin to mirror your new energy. The people you meet will reflect the peace you've built within. Conversations will flow with honesty. Love will feel easy, without games or fear. You will attract those who match your frequency, not those who drain it. That is your reward for walking through heartbreak with grace. Your ex will notice. They will see you smiling again, laughing again, living again. At first, they'll convince themselves it's temporary. But as time passes, they'll realize you've truly moved on. And that realization will haunt them, because they will finally see that they lost someone they can never replace. The angels whisper that soon, they will face their reflection. The guilt they avoided will come in waves. They'll be forced to confront the truth they ran from, that they hurt the very soul that was sent to help them heal. And while you are not responsible for their lesson, your strength will be the mirror that teaches them. Archangel Michael says, "Keep your energy pure. Do not look back in anger. Do not waste time wishing they understood. The universe has already handled what you cannot." The more you stay focused on your path, the faster your blessings unfold. You have been through enough tests, now it's time to receive the rewards. There will be signs of this. Unexpected doors will open. A financial blessing, a new opportunity, or a person who brings genuine peace into your life. These are confirmations from the divine that you are on the right path. Every small miracle will remind you that you were never abandoned, you were being prepared. Your ex's fear of being exposed was never about you destroying them. It was about you healing without them. Because when you heal, their hold disappears. They can no longer enter your energy unnoticed. They can no longer steal your peace. And that's what truly scares them, your freedom. You, my child, are no longer bound by pain. You are no longer defined by heartbreak. You have become the version of yourself the angels always saw within you. Strong yet gentle. Powerful yet peaceful. Unbreakable yet kind. And now, as this chapter closes, the message is clear: you did not lose them, they lost you. You did not fail at love, they failed to recognize it. You did not fall apart, you were rebuilt by divine hands. Archangel Michael says, go forward and shine. Speak life, not revenge. Share your story, not your bitterness. Let others see that it's possible to rise after heartbreak and still love again. You are a light for those still trapped in darkness. Your ex may still whisper, don't watch, don't listen. But the truth has already been spoken, and it cannot be silenced. You were never meant to hide your power to protect someone else's ego. You were meant to stand tall, healed, whole, and radiant. The time of pain is over. The season of peace has begun. The heavens celebrate your endurance, and the universe bends in your favor. What's coming is not a replacement for what was lost, it's a reward for what you survived. You will wake up one morning soon and feel something shift. The weight will be gone, the ache will be silent, and the world will look brighter. That's when you'll know, the healing is complete. You are free. Archangel Michael says, walk with your head high, my child. You have nothing to prove. The universe already knows your heart. Let love find you naturally. Let peace be your language. Let gratitude be your armor. Because from this moment forward, only light follows you.